Okay, Julia, you got us up here one last time. Let's see the farewell performance.
I can hear the impatience in your voice, Jack.
No kidding. I wonder why.
I wanted to say that I'm sorry.
Please, this is rich.
You know, I can understand why you wouldn't believe me, Carly, but I am sorry.
What is this, some make up and be friends tactic? Because it's not gonna work.
This is not a tactic. I wanted you both to know that I've decided to take things a step further in my treatment. Allowed myself to be committed legally.
What are you talking about? You're already signed into the psych ward at Memorial. You committed yourself.
Right, but that was voluntary. This is different. In this case, 2 independent psychiatrists have signed off on this, which means essentially that I have to stay until I get well. I can't just leave when things get tough. So I hope that proves to you how serious I am about getting well.
I know that must have been a difficult realization for you, Julia.
It was. You know, especially knowing how isolated I'm going to be in that hospital now, knowing that you won't be coming to visit me. But I know what I've become, and I don't like it.
Well, if you're serious about your treatment, maybe that can finally change. But for now, why don't I take you back to the hospital? You can lie down there.
Okay.
What, so that's it? Jack takes you back to the whack shack and it's all over?
That's it. Oh, except for one small thing.
One small thing? The last really small thing you did was bulldoze a mountaintop.
Jack, I really wish you would stop yelling at me. We've been discussing anger management in group, and she's not using an iMessage.
Would you quit jerking us around and just come out with it?
Oh, okay. Now, this is sort of technical, but I think that your cop experience should help you understand it.
What is this?
Go ahead, just read it. It's all right in there.
So what, this is about this new commitment thing you're talking about?
That's right. That's right. My mother had her doctors. They had me examined and re-examined. You know, this just says it all in there.
Not legally competent.
Right there. That means that I'm not allowed to make decisions for myself.
What kind of decisions?
Well, I can't quote exactly, but I think it means any and all decisions relating to legal and personal matters. Oh, I recognize that look. That is the terrified look of the truth dawning. I don't believe this.
You've had it arranged so you can't be held responsible for anything you sign while under this court order?
That's right. That's the law.
So anything she signed becomes invalid, Jack? Anything, including the divorce?
Including the divorce. You knew all along our divorce papers wouldn't be valid.
Guess I forgot to mention
You knew it when I picked you up tonight. You knew it when you asked me to this blasted wedding. You knew you were gonna do this when you promised me the divorce. You planned every lousy step of this, didn't you?
Pretty clever, huh?
No, still, why? Julia, why? What could you possibly have to gain from this?
Jack will never love you again, so what is your point?
Simple. I want to be married to Jack for the rest of my life, for all of eternity. And now, it looks like I'm going to get exactly what I want. I may have been living on a cop cellar while I was with you, Jack, but we both know how much money my family has. My mother has enough resources to drag this on for months, years, decades even.
Why on earth would you want to do that?
Jack may be in your bed at night, but in the cold light of day, he will always be married to me. You'll never be his wife. You'll always be nothing more than his whore.
You are so much sicker than I ever thought.
Oh, Jack, that was priceless. I mean, I know that you can't appreciate this now, but the look on Carly's face.
In the back of my mind, I sometimes doubted that there was anything really wrong with you. And for a long time, I suspected that you might be playing games to make my life miserable, to punish me for not loving you. I figured you were hurt, even angry enough to do some rash and unpredictable things, but I thought you were basically sane. But now you've crossed the line. This isn't how a sane mind thinks, Julia, even when it's angry, even when it's hurt. This is sick. You're behaving like a sociopath, someone without a shred of conscience.
You know, I used to care so much, Jack, about you, about what you thought of me. But now, I really just don't give a damn. I mean, I did what I had to do to survive your betrayals, and your adultery, and your lies. I did what I had to do to protect myself. I'm a little tired. I'd like you to take me back now.
The only person I'm taking anywhere tonight is downstairs. Hopefully still waiting for me.
Don't you walk away from me, Jack Snyder. Don't you dare go running back to Carly. If you do this, you're gonna regret it. I'm gonna make you regret it. Do you hear me? I'm gonna make you regret this!
Carly, you missed our vows?
Yeah, I sure did. I'm just gonna get my purse and go.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the hurry? You haven't started something, have you? You haven't started on Julia. Have you? Where is Julia? I haven't seen her lately.
She's upstairs, tying Jack's life in a knot. I'm sure they'll be back any second.
Don't you walk away from me? How dare you? How
Carly!
Jack, don't you leave me to go.
Oh, Julia! No, honey, don't do it, honey!
Mine, you belong to me! Jack, you're mine! You belong to me for the rest of my life. Take me home! Please take me home! Jack, take me home.
Hey, calm down. All right? You can do it. You can do it. Calm down.
Oh, I knew it. I knew it. I knew you'd take me back where I belonged.
That's right, Julia. Right where you belong. Julia, let me help you get out of this. Come on.
He ruined my dream.
Honey, you darling, straight.
Let's concentrate on getting Julia drying off, okay?
I'm gonna make him pay for this for the rest of his life.
Lisa, don't you have some dry clothes somewhere?
Jack!
Don't worry about Jack. Julia, quiet now.